first 90 days in a sales leadership role. Whether you're a sales leader or you're looking for a sales leader, this is the first thing you want to do in those 90 days. You want to start being able to understand what's happening in your outbound. You want to talk to your outbound team. You want to talk to everybody that works on the outbound, and you want to look at your function and outcomes you have currently. If you are below a 20% connection rate on your calling, or if you can't tell what that is, you immediately have an optimization opportunity right there. From there, you want to look at your outbound emails. If your outbound emails are not reaching an open rate and engagement rate, I'm not saying reply rate, engagement rate that you feel is comfortable, and it really kind of changes across the board. But when you look at it, you can't get good numbers, you have an opportunity for optimization. But you immediately have to understand what's going out in your outbound. Outbound is your only way you're going to get oxygen into the fire. From that, that's pretty much your first 2 weeks. You're going to dig in and completely understand that. From that, you're going to go and look at every single opportunity that you have inside of your funnel for this quarter or next quarter. And you're going to go and look at the last date that it was updated, the last set of notes, and the next task. If there is a low amount of that in there, you need to bring your sales team together for an immediate huddle. Any of the notes that are currently in there, export it to an Excel spreadsheet, pull everything from this quarter and next, look at all the notes, pull all the notes out, and drop them into ChatGPT for a quick analysis of what's going on. Now, that's going to give you a brute force understanding of what's happening inside of your funnel. When you're looking at the ones that are closing, how close are they to closing? When is your next conversation? When was your last conversation? And what are the notes that are in there? That takes care of your second 2 to 3 weeks. So you have your top of funnel, you have your mid funnel, and you have your bottom funnel, right? So, and then as a VP of sales or a sales leader or a CRO, if you have responsibility for being able to understand what's happening inside of the deployment and the engagement, you want to then go and take the same process you just did at the top of funnel and mid funnel, and now go in and understand what's happening inside of your deployment and your engagement. If you're not responsible for it, still do it. Understand what's happening after the sale, and then be able to take that data and move it back into what's happening inside of the sale. Now, from there, you're about 2 months in at this point. What you want to do at this point is you want to go and run, which you probably did right at the beginning, your net revenue retention, to understand where you are. Are you at a 100-ish%? Are you below it, super below it, above it? And then take the data that you've learned and then be able to create a optimization plan and a trajectory. So whether you're a sales leader, a CRO, or you're stepping into, or you're a salesperson, you want to understand it. This is the easiest way to understand the first 90 days of a sales leader's life, because the last 30 days is going to be optimizing it. Because at the end of those 30 days, those first 90 days, you have to be able to show you got something going on. So you go and you move everybody through. In the middle of it, you may find that there's some great opportunities for training. You may find that there's great opportunities for optimization of the tech stack. But ultimately, you are responsible for being able to come out the other side with a net revenue retention that is above 100%, projected to 100%, and with a plan to get you there if you are projecting. First 90 days of sales leadership. Super simple. Any questions? Tim@netnew.solutions. I'm here for you anytime. Peace.